Hey, Team Sparkling! Woo! Guess what, guys? We are going to talk about mindset. And I'm sure you're thinking, well, that's not like the tools that I was looking for like how do you get $1,000 parties? How do you recruit? All those kind of things. But here's the thing 70% of our business is what's up here, okay? So if you can nail it and you can be a positive person, you are going to go so much further with this business. And I know on the team page we've been posting like quotes and everybody's cheering on and they're loving these quotes and I hope you're getting something out of them. But I want to share some things with you today. I've got little notes, so as I keep on looking down at my computer, that's what I'm doing. Chris Carlson, our number one leader, is who said this is 70% our business is mindset. So we are all going to face trials. We're all going to get cancellations and people that say no. And I want to encourage you that it happens to me too. And it happens to all the senior leaders that you see wearing jackets. We've just heard more no's than you. That's all. So anybody can do this with a positive mindset. So here's the thing, it's all how we react to a certain situation that makes or breaks our business, really. So if you get a few cancellations, you could say, oh, this is not for me, and move on. Or you could choose to say, you know what, this stinks in this situation, but we're going to turn it around and we're going to make lemonade of our lemons, okay? So a quote by Henry Ford is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And I resonate with that. So here's the thing. There is two types of mindsets out there. One that lives in scarcity mindset, thinking there's only so much success out there and all the other people are scooping it up. Like, oh, I think that the market's saturated. No, the market's not saturated. We're only in 2% of homes in the US and in Ohio, if you're living in Ohio. And then there's the other side of the mindset that is living in abundance, that there is plenty of Norwex to go around, and it doesn't matter if I have so many consultants living locally to me or not. So I want you to really think about how you view this business. Is it in abundance? Hopefully it is. And if it's not, hopefully you can change your mindset. So I want to give you 3 things that you can do to keep a positive mindset. 1, I want you to mentally prepare for those trials and just know they're going to come. You're going to get cancellations. In fact, I've already had 3 cancellations in the last week. And I chose, you know what, I'm not going to get this poo-pooing on my parade, and I'm just going to go out and I'm going to book more parties. So you get to work. Put your big girl panties on and get back out there, Put Norwex in people's hands, make them fall in love. Remember why you joined. So one party is not going to make or break your business. So one cancellation that you lost out on a party, that's not going to make your business crumble to the ground, okay? I want to share these things with you. Thomas Edison tried 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. 1,000 times. Have you tried 1,000 times to go out and do a Norwex party? The Wright brothers didn't even invent the airplane on the first try, or the second try, or the third try. I mean, they kept on going. And can you imagine life without airplanes right now? It took over 14 years for Amazon to profit. 14 years. I'm sure it's not going to take you that long to profit in your Norwex business. In fact, I'm sure most of you profited with your first party. So you just got to go find more of them. Remember that, brick and mortar stores, they don't even profit until usually after year 3. So again, it's all up here. Are you willing to be the pioneer? Maybe if you don't have a circle of friends that knows what it is, it might take a little time, and that's okay. Okay, so the second thing is set expectations, okay, for yourself. Not everything's going to come easy. In fact, not everything comes easy for me or all the senior leaders. You kind of have to get out there and do it scared. If you're new to Norwex and you're jumping on our first team meeting, I want to just say that this is your own business. This is a job. right? If you went out and you got a job, I don't know, let's just say in corporate America, and your first week you were like feeling like drowning and it was like hard, you're not going to be like, you know what, I'm going to pack this stuff up. It's just not for me. No, you're going to actually just know that you're going to go for a learning process and a period where it's just going to be a little tougher. And if you can push past that, it's going to get a lot easier. So just set that expectation for yourself. Personal growth is huge, so I would encourage you to read books, listen to podcasts. Like for me, I listen to podcasts to and from my parties. Maybe when you're folding laundry or doing the dishes, put some earbuds in, put your cell phone in your back pocket. That's what I do. Make the most of your time. So, John Maxwell said, "No one ever coasted to success. Everything worth working for is uphill." And I would have to agree with him. The other thing is, I'm sorry. That was my sub point, just so you know. The second real thing is make a commitment and choose to stay joyful. I mean, it's hard to be thankful in those hard moments, but I really want you to choose to be thankful. Wake up in the morning. I don't know if you focus on the positives. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for and really just start to turn your mindset over from negativity to positivity. You know, that makes all the world of a difference. And then you'll be thinking like a leader, and one day you will be one if you want that. Not everybody wants to be a leader, although it's not scary. Okay. I was going to say, let's see here. I'm reading my notes as I'm over here. Going to a party, you could easily think if 3 people came to your party, for example, you could think, oh man, I only have 3 people going to my party, poo-poo on my parade, that stinks. Instead, shift your mindset and think, I get to introduce Norwex to 3 new people. That's amazing, and you never know who one of those people might be your next rock star in your team, or the next booking that gets you $1,000 party and 3 new bookings. So never look at a small party as a fail. In fact, sometimes those one-on-ones turn into something that you never would have thought could be such a blessing in your life. When you have a cancellation, I want you, instead of thinking about yourself, think about them. Think maybe there's something going on in their life that we don't know. Maybe now is not the right time, and stop taking things so personally. Okay? Just say, it's okay, no worries. I can offer maybe an online party, a catalog party, a squee party. You can turn it around. Reschedule. There's oftentimes, but if you're understanding, oftentimes they want to do business with you in the future if you don't burn those bridges. The third thing is believe in yourself and stop comparing. Okay? It is terrible when somebody compares their beginning to somebody else's middle. That's not even fair, right? So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I could never do that. I could never do a training video like Ashley. Yes, you can. I didn't start doing this. I just learned along the way. And the struggles that I have, I just tend to share them, or anything that works. I just share what's personally working for me. So I want you to stop comparing yourself, because that really is the thief of joy, okay? You be you. You're one of a kind. So I want you to have fun. I want you to love what you do, and that passion and that excitement will shine through, and you'll book a lot more parties. You'll recruit a lot more people. The other thing is know your why, set your goals, and try and find a business buddy, for crying out loud. If you don't know somebody that's doing this, reach up to your upline, or maybe you've got a sideline that you found somebody on our greater team that you can partner with and lean on one another, especially if you have the same goals. Maybe both of you want to go for a team coordinator. Spur each other on. Private message people on our team and say, hey, would you be my business buddy? And I really want to encourage you, if you've never listened to Chris Carlson's podcast, it's KRIS. Chris Carlson's Succeed and Shine. That's a really great podcast. I would start there. And I would really encourage you, if you are local or anywhere near Wadsworth, Ohio, to come to our next big team meeting with 4 Jacket Leaders teams combined on June 23rd, which is a Sunday evening. And also put on your calendar September 28th. It's our team retreat. It's going to be amazing. And if you can't make it to conference, or even if you can make it to conference, I want you to be there. It's going to be special and a day where we're going to be just pouring into you. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Let's change our mindsets to be positive. Catch y'all later. Bye.